All right, and before you head out the door, if you haven't heard us say it so far, we do want to get you in touch with our Color 10 podcast series, but we have one debuting this morning.
That's right. Daniel Shedd been working all week, piecing together our coverage that's been going on down in Branson following that Ride the Ducks tragedy, the first of which is available now.
Yeah, we just pushed it a couple minutes ago. Color 10 brought nearly 11 hours of continuous on-air coverage from down in Branson. And as much as that sounds, it's really only half of the story. This podcast gives light to the voices that couldn't make air and insight into a breaking newsroom. Here's a sample inside the tragedy on Table Rock Lake.
Never seen it quite this bad. Boats can't get in, boats can't get out.
We're coming back on the air because we have learned a lot more information now for you about the incident happening at Table Rock Lake.
EMTs, tell one of the EMTs, please.
In the back of our minds, we hear this and we think, oh my God, this is awful. This is bad.
I immediately felt this camaraderie.
And continuing our breaking news coverage tonight.
We just talked with Sheriff Doug Rader, and he confirmed that there are fatalities.
I still get a little choked up about that we knew kids were on there.
Those stories next, inside the tragedy on Table Rock Lake.
And of course, that's just a small 45-second sample. Listening to that one more time back, though, we're not trying to sensationalize what went down in Branson by any means with emotional sound bites here. These are 15-minute episodes where people get to talk. You know, I've talked to a lot of people in the newsroom, David, Heather, Crystal, and people that were actively on the scene. And we really try to provide some insight into how we covered, why we covered, what we covered. And really in this first episode, one of the things we talked about was how do we air what video we're getting in from all these people sending in their video. And so we talked to our news director about that conversation, and actually we ended up revoking one of those pieces of video. So these are all things that we're going to cover. It's going to be a 5-part series, new episodes every Friday.
All right, Daniel, looking forward to it.